Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes.
Offering a world of nostalgia, double-decker buses may be the world-renowned symbol of London, but as of a few weeks ago, these quirky-looking vehicles can also claim Perth on their list of world domination. The first double-decker omnibus hit the roads in England round about 1855. It was, of course, a horse-drawn carriage with the seats bolted on the roof. The first motorised double-decker was commissioned in 1909 and it carried 34 passengers. By 1914 there were over 300 of them on the roads in England, all of which were commandeered by the military to use as troop carriers in World War I, because of course they were the only vehicles that could carry that number of people. Double-decker buses can now be found all over the world, including Cuba, China, New York, the Gold Coast, and of course still proudly touring the streets of their birthplace in England. In fact, one actually operates as the London fashion bus, teaching people new trends and allowing them to do a bit of retail therapy from the many clothing racks on board. Here in Perth, so far, a ride on the City Sightseeing Perth double-decker is a far more passive experience. Combined with a very unique view of the city and excellent commentary, you may just learn a thing or two about the city that you didn't know before.
In 1853, Bishop Serra returned to Perth, bringing with him plans for a cathedral in the English Gothic style. 10 years later, the Benedictine monks started work.
To me, Martin, these buses are as much a part of London as are their taxis, and yet you've brought one to Perth. Why was that?
I've always thought that Perth, with its climatic conditions and being the sunniest capital city in probably in the world, it just is the ideal place to run an open-top double-decker bus.
I've got to agree with you, but what's been the reaction of the locals seeing it driving round?
One of amazement, I think. The initial reaction is to stop and stare. The second reaction is to immediately raise their hand and start waving. In fact, we were out the other evening, we passed a Japanese restaurant on Milligan Street, and the whole restaurant just stopped eating, turned around and waved, which was quite an amazing reaction from a restaurant.
The bus follows a circular route of the city. Tickets can be purchased on the bus and they are valid for 24 hours, allowing you to hop on and off as many times as you like to take a closer look at some of the city's attractions. Your ticket also gives you a discount on city sightseeing bus tours in any other Australian destination. So if you want to see an entirely new aspect of our city, this is the way to do it. You travel in style, there's absolutely no need to book, and you'll be amazed at how much more you see from up here. Well, I'm off now, but I'll join you later in the show.